Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. Sorry for the glare of my glasses. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Aquarius. Please keep in mind these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Most likely, the message isn't for you. Check with your other placements, your rising, your moon, or any of the other zodiac that stand out to you. All right, Aquarius, let's begin. I feel there are a lot of epiphanies going on this week throughout the zodiac, myself included. A change. A realization, an understanding, thank you, a deeper understanding of some things. Let's see what comes through for you, Aquarius. Kind of confirming exactly what I just said. We have the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. Hierophant, I'm seeing this as Sagittarius energy, whether it is or it isn't. Learning, higher learning, understanding, stripping away limiting beliefs and false self and all of that, and really gaining ancient knowledge and listening to the universe. That's that wisdom within from your journey as a child growing up. We gain a lot of wisdom and it's stored within, whether we're aware of it or not. This is something I'm experiencing currently, where suddenly things are coming back around and they're showing themselves to me. And I'm like, this is what happened way back then. I'm connecting the dots, and there you have inspiration, ideas. Aha. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can be at the start of something new that you may be embarking on. From divine inspiration. You may not even know that it's channeling through your crown chakra, but it's just like, oh, here's an idea. King of Cups. I feel like your ability to really, oh, my candle just did something interesting. I feel like your ability to regulate your emotions is stronger. Really in touch with your feelings, your emotions, and navigating life through the heart. Compassion, empathy, and sharing that, care. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Giving your service, which could just be compassion. I care. There are a lot of people in this world that think that nobody cares because everybody's too caught up in their own stuff, but there are many of us that do actually care about life, about other people, about animals, about the world. I see that here for you. And there's something new, a new epiphany, a new idea. Five of Swords below that. You've surrendered. You've surrendered whatever's been going on in your mind that has been pushing and pulling you here and there and just causing a muck. And also, you may be extremely sensitive to collective energy and all the energy around you, and you're finding ways to actually hone in on your own personal energy. Honing in on your own personal energy, which overrides the collective static and chaos, becoming still within the currents that are constantly going around you. Okay, wow, I have chills. Okay, Aquarius. That was quite the tingle through the body all of a sudden. I enjoy it when I get those rushes. So if you ever have that where you get the chills, goosebumps, a big rush, and it's still going through my body, a big rush through your body, like, woo, that is confirmation. That is confirmation, is energetic confirmation from the universe, from the guides you're picking up on. Yes, yes. And it's a wonderful feeling. So never discard that or think that it's just a chill. It's not. I mean, it is cold out, but still, that's a different sensation. I mean, it's cold out here where I'm at anyway, obviously with the turtleneck sweater on. Okay, back to you, Aquarius. Sorry. Distractions, distractions. Tell me about the Hierophant for Aquarius. Thank you. As you are gaining new wisdom on your spiritual path, you have found the ability to find the beauty in everything, or you are finding the ability to see the beauty in everything. Everything in life has its duality. So the more that we can focus on what is sacred, what is beautiful, what is divine, we'll be divinely guided on our path. Especially the beauty of you, of the fact that you are this divine spirit in this human body that is the most amazing mechanical piece of machinery ever developed, that has all of these, that is able to sense and feel everything around you. That is a gift. We tend to think of it as a curse, us empaths, in the beginning, because we're so bombarded with so much energy and not truly understanding how to comprehend it or navigate it. But I see that's changing for you, Aquarius. Tell me about Ace of Wands for Aquarius, please. Right? Upon what it is that you're learning. Oh. Whatever it is that you're learning, maybe you're engaged in a new spiritual practice, a book, a video, something that really piques your interest, something that you've already been experiencing that has caused you pain or disruption in your life, suddenly is now an inspiration. You're learning what it is you're learning about. You're staying very loyal to that. This is important. I must continue to understand and read and learn about what it is the universe is setting in front of me. It's a gift. Here is something that you've been asking for and seeking. Now, not all of us are conscious enough or present enough in life to actually be able to receive the gifts that are always being given to us in they can be very subtle ways or large ways. This is grace from the divine. But when you're present, when you're paying attention, when you tell life, my eyes are open, my ears are open, show me what I need to see, tell me what I need to hear, you will, and be open to receiving it, you will receive it. And I'm getting that you've received it. And you're like, thank you. I am going to be very loyal about this. It's very inspiring. Tell me about King of Cups for Aquarius, please. It's so beautiful when we can actually, when we're gifted with something that we're already passionate about, because it is part of our life path. Our pain, those of us who have gone through great pain and struggle and trauma in life, are the ones gifted to rise out of it and actually pursue and become our soul self, become what it is we came here to do. Those who have not had many challenges and are staying in the comfort zone, they have a harder time because they're actually not living out their soul self. They're just going about the motions of status quo. And we all know how like mundane and boring and blah and dense that can be. It's not real. It doesn't touch the heart and soul. So this is a gift. Embrace it. And it seems that you are. Tell me about King of Cups for Aquarius, please. It seems as though your energy is settling down, because it seems like in the past you've been really frazzled and sensitive and confused and stressed. Okay, we have fairness with the King of Cups. So, bottom of the deck is reflection. Are you reflecting on the people in your life, the events in your life, the experiences that you've had in life, and the judgments that we place? We have opinions, we have judgments, we are interpreting things based off of, there's many different reasons why we may come to conclusions about certain things. And here I do see that what is important to you and your emotional well-being is fairness. I'm also seeing fairness as being the ability to see both sides of a story, both sides of a situation, and trying to find a middle ground there, or finding a middle ground there somehow, some way, neutral zone. Also, it could be something that you're passionate about, bringing balance and fairness into a situation for yourself and for others. So upon reflection, we do have romance below here. We have the Queen of Cups, reflection on your emotions, how things have touched you emotionally, the reactions that arise, what types of behaviors that brings up within you. A lot of times we're triggered into our inner child, so if we still are stuck in a certain age and in some aspect of life, that part of us will come up. We'll have temper tantrums, when we react, and it's a natural thing, but a lot of people go with that as being the truth and build a story and build an opinion on that, instead of like seeing what is actually arising. What is it that I actually need to be aware of? That is what's going on inside of me right now. Forget about whatever is going on outside of me for just a few moments. Let me check myself. This is definitely the energy of check yourself as well that we're in this week astrologically. So it seems as though, yeah. All right, let's keep going for Aquarius. Oh, here, and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay. Interesting. Seven of emotions. There's been, another thing that is being reflected is choices, options, decisions that you've made or haven't made, because not making a choice or a decision is also actually a choice. What has held you back from certain things, or what has propelled you forward into things that were only come to find that they were definitely lessons. I mean, nothing happens by accident. There are no accidents. There are no coincidences. Everything is in divine order. Being prompted to read this one from the book for some reason. This has been happening a lot this week with this deck, so I must need to work on this deck a little bit more. Okay. Well, the word that stood out to me is fantasy in this book, which I would not have picked up. Yes, Seven of Cups, Seven of Emotions is all of these different options that the universe brings to us, all these different flavors of life and what we attract and what we're attracted to, right? Something was magnetically attracted to you based on a fantasy, maybe a childhood fantasy of yours. Even though there are plenty of fish in the sea, there was just one that really stood out to you. And what that's meant to show you when we have these magnetic attractions is to really open up and crack you up inside, crack you open inside to see your true beauty, your true light. The problem with us human beings is we always put the other person first, and we always are looking at the other person instead of seeing how is this actually affecting me? What is this showing me, right? Okay. So this is something you're learning about, or learning much deeper, more in depth. And it is, it's inspiring you. It's inspiring you because there's another aspect within you, your spirit, your soul self, the part of you that is divinely connected, because we have multiple parts, that wants to get off this karmic wheel. That's like, we've been on this wheel long enough, Aquarius. It's time to make a change, make a shift. Let's deeply reflect on the lessons. Let's reflect on the whole cycle. This could be the cycle of your entire life, and the patterns that are developed and the repetition. And eventually, through certain moon cycles, we are given the opportunity to propel off of this wheel. We'll go on to another one. It's just like classrooms, basically. But it seems like you have been staying in the same classroom over and over and over and over again, not going to the depth of, I hate to use school, but it is Earth School, of even wanting to study for the final exam to pass it. Now it's like, oh, I gotta pass this exam. I am studying. I'm getting off this wheel. I've had enough. Okay. I hope that resonates for some of you. That was a very strong message. Tell me about King of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Wow, and I was actually out getting ready to go out the door when I felt called to do a reading, and I have this technique that I use to see who's next, and it was for you, Aquarius. So this must be important for some of you, or all of you. The Hierophant again. What did I say in the beginning? I feel like there are a lot of epiphanies suddenly popping up in a lot of people. A lot of learning. We've had the Hierophant twice here. The beginning and the end of the spread. Diagonal from each other. What you've learned from beginning to end of a karmic cycle. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Emotions. And that speaks of your soul tribe, your soul group, your soul family, those that resonate with you, that you can actually engage with in life, celebrate life, see the beauty in life together. We have the Queen of Voices and the Eight of Voices below that. So you've definitely been, and then you've been working with your higher self for quite some time. You've been a little negative, or not negative, it is you're intuiting things, but you're intuiting them with a mindset of, I'm just stuck here. I'm stuck here and I have no way out. It's hard to see. It's hard to navigate. definitely been working with your higher self while you are in this containment from time to time. So you haven't really been engaging too much with your soul family. They're there for you, Aquarius. They're definitely there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. Hanged Man and the Sun. So you've definitely been going through quite a journey. A lot of ups and downs, high peaks and low valleys. That is part of the journey, and it is not the destination. It is all about paying attention to the journey of life. Every moment of every day. What is life bringing to you, showing you? What are you feeling? What are you picking up? What are you reading? What are you understanding? What are you learning? All right, we're going to get you some advice here, Aquarius. I'm going to do one last message for you from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. Give you some advice for this reading. And if you are liking this video so far, please don't forget to click that like button below the video, the thumbs up below the video. Really appreciate all of you doing that. It does, it's a need right now. The algorithms on YouTube are all whacked out, completely whacked out. I have people telling me that they are not getting notifications until like 6 days later. I know that I haven't been receiving comments until several days later. Things have been kind of stuck in some weird wormhole. So the more that we can engage and interact with just clicking the like button, feel free to comment, even if I don't get it for another few days, or if it somehow gets weirdly deleted, because that's happened too. And subscribe. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. All right, Aquarius, let's get you one last final message and some advice here. All right. Wow. Yeah. All right. We first have psychic development and discernment. That goes right in alignment. Oh, I got the chills again with the 7 of emotions. Learning to navigate and seeing the beauty in all, but then being able to use your psychic senses for discernment, not the mind, but the gut. You get a gut feeling, you feel a certain feeling inside of you. Check with yourself. What is this? Let me not jump in, but let me engage and see. Life will show you, the person will show you, the event will show you. It's important to get in touch. So you may be learning more about your psychic senses and discernment as well. Let's read them from the book. Because if we don't understand what it is we're picking up and reading, or if we're misunderstanding, that can just throw us off path completely, and we miss out on some really amazing experiences when we're either too fearful and we're not using discernment, we're using our, our past experiences and our judgment. But at the same time, if we're not using discernment and we just are like hungry and starving for an adventure, you could be in for a rude awakening. I've been there lots of times. So it's important to understand how to read situations that are best for you. And sometimes we can't help. Sometimes we do get magnetically pulled into people, places, and things that are that's just written in the stars that we must have an experience with. And so at those points in times, our psychic senses will be off kilter. It just will. And it's okay. That happens intentionally as well. But let's read discernment. As spiritual, physical, and energetic beings, we oftentimes blur the lines between our energy, the energy of a situation, and the energy of another person. When we take on other people's energy and label it as our own, we start to judge. This lowers our energetic vibration. We then get caught up in a seemingly never-ending cycle of feeling bad, labeling, justifying, and appropriating what is not ours to claim. The lesson here, as in the previous card, is to be present, not label or judge, and let the energy, the feeling, wash through you. Once you do this, notice where in your body you feel the effects of the emotion. Does your heart open up? Does your belly hurt? Does your throat get tight? Your head can lie to you, but your body never does. It's easy to become overwhelmed. Make a habit of making your first response to overwhelming energy, wow, that's interesting, instead of, what's wrong with me? This allows you to objectively discover how and why your body is reacting to a given situation or person. This card is asking you to stop looking outside yourself for answers to an issue. Instead, sit with it and listen to what your body is telling you. I love it when there's confirmation at the end for me. And you. All right, psychic development. The energy and healing work you are doing now will enable you to heighten your sensitivity to the energy around you and others. This will assist you in developing discernment. Discernment is the feeling you get in your body that signals to you whether something feels right or wrong. Your sixth sense, your gut feeling. The situation you're inquiring about is asking you to use your discernment. You do not want to take on others' energy, yet you do not want to close yourself off out of fear. Envision energy flowing through you like water. Take on too much and you can sink. Closing yourself off offers a very different energetic experience. When you let the water energy flow as it will and neither embrace it or fight it, you are truly in the flow. Remaining at this elevated energetic vibration will allow you to tap into the realms of the psyche. Alternately, this card can signify to take a class, workshop, or read books about psychic development. So, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that you found this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.